Hi guys, it's me again. In my last video I told you that I was selling my ST170 because I've got a baby now. It was just too expensive, and when you add up the tax it really weren't worth it. So I've had to, I don't know if it's more an upgrade or a downgrade. This is my Cmax. This is my Cmax. And well, it's a 1.6 diesel, which is very different to a 170 ST. But what I wanted to talk to you about is how to get the power wire for your subwoofer and amps from the front to the back. And it was a pain because on the ST and the Mark 1 Focus, it was actually the battery was here, and I just ran it through here. In one of my old videos you will see, and then straight through here. But you've got this extra window, and there's no way you're going to get to that door like I've always done it, which totally baffled me. So what I ended up doing was, in the engine bay of this diesel, you can see my lead. I know, dodgy tape work, I know. If you look down the back, there's like a rubber grommet. Can you see that? It's like a round rubber. Well, all I did was I got a knife, like a sharp kitchen knife, and just pushed on it and held the pressure and just add a little bit until you gradually go through it. But be careful, because the wiring loom is through the other side. I just want to show you guys how I did it, because when I went online, there's nothing online about this for a Cmax. I don't think it's not something you do every day on a Cmax, is it? So eventually got the glove box out, and that was a pain in the fucking arse. But you see where my wire is there? See, this is why you got to be careful about your loom, yeah, when you're stabbing it. So it might be a wise idea to do it from the inside out, that way you know you ain't going to catch nothing. I mean, that's what I did. So here's my lead. Again, always leave play, right? But this glove box is a complete shit to get out, man. It's like, you had like 4 screws up here, and then you had like 2 here, and there was 1 hidden behind here. This comes out. Oh, it's mad. But that yellow tag there is a screw I didn't know about. Yeah, and all I then did was run it from my radio down from a remote lead. I run the remote and the power together. I've never had a problem, so I'll stick with it. And the RCAs go down the other side of the car. So yeah, all I ever did really, tuck it in here, power lead, just tuck it in here like this. Yeah, just tuck it in with your fingers, just like what I've always done. And I can, I'm just working out, wrapping it around there. I'm gonna sort that, but I just wanted to show you guys because there's nothing online about it. People were asking questions, and people were talking about drilling it when there's really no point. There's a rubber bung there, go through there. Because on my other videos, I used to go through here, and there used to be like a rubber bung here that you can just make a hole in and then run it straight into here and run it down. That's all I did. Whereas this rubber bung's here. But even if you did get the wire through there, it's got to run all the way down here just to get in here, which probably would get caught when you look at these doors. So yeah, they've definitely made it harder in these newer cars, haven't they? It's the newest car I've ever owned, and it's an 04. Then a buggy. So yeah, I'm still yet to tidy it up. You know, baby takes a lot of my time. But yeah, I'm going to title that up so you won't see that crap. And to your amp, so you can see I've got my data there. Like I say, runs on the right hand side. And you got your power here. Oh yeah, this was another thing that caught me, the earth. Because on the Focus, you could just, there was always a little threads hanging out of the floor, and you just get a bolt and a washer and just do it up with a ratchet. This car didn't have that. I pulled this up, and I couldn't see anything. So what I ended up doing, I don't know if it's a bad thing or not, but it works. So this is just what I did. It was dark when I've done it. You lift up the carpet. Okay, I don't know if that's a bad thing, but trust me, it's done up tight and it ain't gonna go nowhere. You know, and it just runs across there, out to my amp. Now I don't know if it's a bad thing, but it works. It never cut out. I don't hear no humming. There's no funny noises. It starts fine when the radio comes on. But yeah, this is the rest of the glove box. I've got yet to put it back on. But I'm gonna say it's a pain in the arse, this car. It really is. I didn't think it would be that difficult. So yeah, from your battery through that rubber grommet down there, you can see it just there. So this is the 1.6 diesel, so it's just there. But yeah, it's got really bad oil leak, this one, and all. I don't know where it's coming from. It's just like there, and it's leaking And I've had all this off, I've had all that off, and it's still leaking. That was me when I put it up, I spilled a bit. But I wouldn't, anyways, you see it's all wet. Looks like it's below the cams, which I'm not very happy about. But anyway, so for your grommet, use a knife, a sharp knife, but go from the inside out. That way you ain't going to catch those wires. Okay, so see, I got the sharp knife from the old kitchen. Yeah, and then all I did was just stuck it in there like that. Push it with your thumb or with your ball of your hand. Find where you want to push nicely, and then just hold the pressure. Yeah, and just keep it there. It will go through. It will go through eventually, and then you can either twist it or whatever. And then all I then did was I got a long screwdriver and I taped the wire with electrician's tape to the screwdriver. Then used the screwdriver from the inside of the engine and pushed it through the hole. Come back in here, cut the electric wire, and then you get a friend or you can pull away the screwdriver and then pull the rest of the cable through. So pull it all the way through. Yeah, but make sure you leave plenty of room in there for your terminal and your battery and the fuse. Yeah, that's what I did. But like I said, there was absolutely nothing online about it at all. I got this radio fascia off eBay, and I've got to say, I think it's shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's got like these nasty gaps here. It might not bother you, but it does me. And you've got this little bend here. But it seems like this piece of fucking plastic is what pushes this out, what pushes the edges out. I think it's total shit. And I paid £11 for it with keys, an aerial adapter for your new deck, the wiring loom, which I've got to say ain't bad, because I went in Halfords the other day and they wanted just this fascia, the identical fascia, for £17.99. So overall it's not too bad, but I'm not convinced. Alright, so yeah, you have to pull all this out to get the glove box. It's such a prick. Just a prick. And I hope this has helped you shed some light on it for you guys. I mean, there might be some people, more other people out there that want to do this with their Cmax. I mean, it's obviously, I use it every day to go to work. I'm not going to be sitting there with the standard radio. Don't get me wrong, the door speakers are pretty good, but when you've had a sub, you know what I mean, you want a bit more of a kick. But yeah, this is it, guys. So, any questions, may I make a comment or whatever? But this is how I done it, and it seems to be working. So, but I couldn't see anything else online, and I had to totally go by what I felt. I've also thought about taking the power from this, because it's a 12-volt thing, isn't it? But I'm sitting there, I look at my amplifier, and you go, God, you're going to blow that up. So don't be a twat. If you're running serious power, I wouldn't go using that, because you could pull that out, pull the two wires out, and you've got a nice little positive there, haven't you? But I wouldn't. I really wouldn't, guys. I mean, that's why we go direct from the battery for the more power. I wouldn't go from a 12-volt cigarette socket or whatever they call it now. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope this has helped shed some light on it for you. But yeah, see you later.